One of the things I like most about Brantford is festival season, and we've got a very important one coming up. It's Rib Fest. Lip smacking. I can't wait, Jeff. Jeff Harding is with me here in the studio. Jeff, let's talk a little bit about Rib Fest.
Yeah, Brantford Kinsman Rib Fest. It's our 10th annual year this year at Cockshut Park in West Brant.
10 years. I remember when it started.
Me too. I was there.
I was there the inaugural year. Yeah.
Yeah, August 9th, 10th, and 11th at Cockshut Park in West Brant.
Okay, and lots going on this year. This is a pretty special year. There's as a 10th anniversary, you've got a number of things going on this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, a full weekend of entertainment, live music all weekend long, as well as a kids zone, a marketplace as well, filled with vendors. So lots going on, family entertainment.
I was just going to say family friendly. So let's talk. We want to educate the parents first of all. What are available for the kids? What can they look forward to on that particular weekend?
We've got our a kids zone, which is presented by our friends at Air Bounce Inflatables and Party Rentals, and they usually have about between 10 and a dozen inflatables there for the kids to bounce on. Ticket price is very cheap, and it's the same price all weekend. There's also a rock wall that usually comes with them. Yeah, so and they usually do a rock wall challenge at different points throughout the weekend.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now, for some of the older kids, some of the other events that are going on?
Like I said, live music all weekend long. If you're of age, the Beer Garden, which is presented by Molson Coors, that'll be open all weekend long, and that's really close to the stage, so you'll get a good front row seat for all the entertainment. So,
well, you mentioned thanks to Molson. We also don't want to forget that this event is largely made possible by the generous support of some sponsors. You want to acknowledge those sponsors?
Yeah, so we've got 5 title sponsors and a presenting sponsor. Of course, the Brantford Kinsman Rib Fest is presented by the Kinsman Club of Brantford. Okay, and as I mentioned, Molson Coors, they present our Beer Garden. Rogers TV, they present our vendor marketplace. Our Elements Casino Brantford, they present our presenting music sponsor. Our flossing station sponsor is Clarence Street Dental.
Okay.
And then, of course, like I mentioned before, our Kids Zone is presented by Air Bounce Inflatables.
So going to be lots to do. Let's talk about, I want to zero in on the entertainment first. Before I get to one of my favorite subjects, and we'll talk about that a little later. But the entertainment, that's, you've got a stage to fill for 3 nights. So
that's right. So 9 local and regional bands. Everybody, we're very, we make sure that we support local when we book the entertainment. So,
and that was one of the things that always appealed to me about this festival is that it's a chance for local artists to get some performance experience as well, and blown away at really how talented some of these individuals are.
We've got a great roster for you. So everybody, like I mentioned, everybody either is from Brantford, has a Brantford connection, like performs regularly locally. I'll just give you the whole rundown if you like. So the ground's open Friday, August the 9th at 4 p.m. That's when our opening ceremonies are, Live music kicks off at 6 o'clock with Route 6, and they're a classic rock and blues band from Port Dover, and they're presented by Trips Auto. And then our Friday evening headliners, they're back with us for a 4th year, Freedom Train. Everybody knows Freedom Train, and they play around here. They've been playing around here for almost 3 decades. So, and they're presented by Manny's Place. So, Saturday, August 10th, let me do that again. Saturday, August 10th, the ground's open at 11 a.m. And the live entertainment kicks off at 12 noon with Heckle the Band. They're from Brantford. They do all sorts of like 80s, 90s, alternative, top 40 kind of stuff. 2:30 in the afternoon, we have Empty Hours, who are from Brantford as well. 6 p.m., we have Barcode from Brantford.
And that's a band that I'm vaguely familiar with.
Yeah, they're all right,
plug in for Barcode. Jeff actually plays it for Barcode.
Yeah, so Barcode 6 to 8. We're presented by B Scene. And then joining us for the first time this year is our Saturday evening headliner, Butch Holler and his Chesterfield Ramblers. And they're from not Port Dover, sorry, London and St. Thomas area. Sunday, again, grounds open at 11 a.m. We have some line dancing lessons starting around 11 a.m. with Just Dance.
That's new.
Yeah, so that's new. They approached us about doing that. So we said probably the best spot for you is just before the country band on Sunday. So the bands, again, the live music kicks off at 12 noon with Brandon Silver and Silverado. They do like country and southern rock. 2:30 till 4:30 is the Dirty Pioneers, who are no strangers to Brantford.
I was just going to say,
they just played Canada Day as well, along with Freedom Train. And then closing out the weekend after the River Awards, which happen around 4:30, between 4:30 and 5 o'clock on Sunday, is See You Next Thursday, and they're presented by Extend Communications in Brantford.
Wow.
So
that is going to be a fun,
great weekend.
Some great music, and I'm looking forward to seeing Barcode again.
Well, thank you. We'd love to have you out there. So
now. The main reason, no offense, Jeff, but I got to tell you, the main reason why I'm going to be attending again this year is lip smack, and
that's right.
It's the ribs.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Let's talk a bit about how the competition boils down and how I can get to be one of the judges maybe this year. Hint, hint.
Yes, I will pass that along to the higher ups. So 5 ribbers joining us. Most of them have been with us all 10 years, and it's just great to have that sort of support with our event. Same with some of the title sponsors as well. They've been with us the entire decade. So our 5 returning ribbers for 2019 are Bad Wolf Barbecue, Brickyard Barbecue, Crazy Canuck Smokers, Tennessee Fatbacks, and Gator Barbecue.
Okay, so when people arrive, they pick up they pay their admission, pick up their plates?
Nope, free admission.
Free admission, okay.
Yep, donations are accepted at the gate. Yeah, right. Absolutely. So,
but then they wander around and...
Yeah, wander around, see which lineup. You know, if the line's really long, generally that's the one you want to go to.
I was just going to say.
It's worth the wait. There's been times, Saturday evenings during our performances, the lines are as long as 45 minutes to an hour. So it's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Get yourself a bloomin' onion to stand in line for ribs, basically, is what I'm telling you.
And no shortage of serviettes.
No, absolutely not, or paper towels or whatever. So so 5 ribbers, and they'll be competing in 5 awards categories, and that's best ribs, best chicken, best sauce, best pig rig, which is what they call their whole
the setup.
The setup, and then the People's Choice Awards, which is voted on by the park guests.
Okay. So. Wonderful. Now, if there's something that people don't know about the Rib Fest and they want to go to the website, we should put the website up there on the screen.
Absolutely. So the website is BrantfordRibFest.com.
Okay. Well, Jeff, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
Looking forward to learning more about this year's Rib Fest when I'm actually there.
Awesome.
Okay.
Take care.
Back to the news desk.